Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Side-to-side movement will confuse Jake Paul and will lead to Jake Paul getting knocked out. I give it round one. How dare you all would even come out here and say that Mike Tyson is going to lose to Jizzle P, Jake Paul. To that I say, in the most respectful way, to hold your horses and stop taking it to the stupid. There's no way in the world Jake Paul beats Mike Tyson. Jake Paul has never felt pressure like Mike Tyson. He's never felt intensity like Mike Tyson. He's never dealt with somebody with the belief in himself like Mike Tyson. And I'm telling you right now, I totally understand. Because look, I'm not delusional. I totally understand what Teddy Atlas said. Mike Tyson, the first two rounds, is going to be extremely volatile, extremely terrifying. It's a life or death moment Jake Paul is going to experience in there with Tyson. But after maybe that second round, Teddy Atlas said Jake Paul could have moments and we could see Jake Paul win the fight. Now, I agree with if Tyson slows down for some reason. But at the same time, as much as I respect Teddy Atlas, because he got a better boxing brain than most of us, I gotta tell Teddy Atlas, hey, yo, Teddy, hold your horses and let's not take it to the stupid. Let me put it to you this way. Mike Tyson and what he's bringing to that ring, the custom model approach of doing things. Jake Paul, like what they say on Sway in the morning to Kanye told Sway, you don't have the answers, Sway. You don't have the answers. Well, who on Jake Paul's team can prepare Jake Paul to get out the way of Mike Tyson's shots, of Mike Tyson's pressure? Who's going to prepare him on learn how to clinch properly to avoid getting hit by any shots by Mike Tyson? Don't say Jay Leon Love, because you know what I got to say to Jay Leon. And Jay, if you're listening, you don't have the answers, Jay. You don't have the answers. Because Jay Leon Love couldn't even get out the way of David Benavidez's big shots. So how the hell he going to come in here and talk about, teach Jake Paul how to do anything against Mike Tyson? They're not qualified, people. Qualified, not qualified. Over there in Mike Tyson's camp, they're qualified. Mike Tyson brought in a couple of people from the old school, guys he worked with and knew him as a kid. Y'all really, this shit about Mike Tyson, he's going to get tired. He's going to be exhausted. Mike Tyson, this is a travesty. This is an embarrassment to boxing. Yo, how is this an embarrassment? What are y'all talking about? This should give you excitement. It's suspenseful. A young guy against an old ex-champion. Plus it's Mike Tyson. You don't know what he's going to do. The only thing, this has all the elements of a good movie. The only thing that we don't know they're going to have is a little bit of, going to be some sex going on, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about no sex between Tyson and Jake Paul. You know, no jiggy. Y'all say no Diddy. I say no jiggy because Will Smith, he out there too. So no jiggy. Maybe the ring girl's going to look kind of sexy, you know, and that'll make Hood Champion happy. We get a little bit of that. But don't come out here talking about this fight as a joke. This fight's a fluke. How dare you say that? 67,000 plus seats sold. The largest live gate outside of Vegas. Jake Paul making like 40 million plus. Tyson, 30 million plus. Both of these guys are going to go on to make Pacquiao Mayweather money. But I'm telling you, Jake Paul ain't going to know what to do with that side-to-side movement. Head movement. He ain't going to know what to do with that shit. All it's going to take is one round. I truly believe one round. And Jake Paul goes down like goddamn real estate depreciation. He ain't going to be able to survive that. Now, I will say this. Mike is 58. For some reason, Mike Tyson is in the ring and to find himself getting, just totally battered like Mayweather did Gotti, then Mike has problems. But this is the thing. Jake Paul's not Mayweather. And Mike Tyson's not Arturo Gotti. So hold your horses and let's not take it to the stupid. Matter of fact, those of you who think that, screw you. How dare you come on? Matter of fact, get off my page, man. talking that craziness. I had somebody telling me, hood champion, Mike Tyson's too old. Jake Paul's, he's too young, he's going to beat him. And just all we talking about is age now? Y'all telling me the way Mike Tyson is wired, that he's going to go into training camp and not prepare to go 8 hard 2-minute rounds? Is this what we talking about, people? This is how I know the people who are making these comments got to be 30 years or under. Who don't know shit. They still get out the shower to take a piss. They write their name on the orange juice in their mother and father house. Hey, yo, you. Get the hell up off this page. Go out there and do something with your life. What you doing sitting right here talking about Mike Tyson's too old, he'll lose because of his age? You 25 years old at home with mom and dad writing your name on the orange juice. Arguing when your mom wake up in the morning, get some orange juice, go her omelet and her toast with some cream cheese on it. You come down mad in your boxer shorts. Hey, who drink my juice? Hey, you drink my orange juice. No, quit worrying about the fucking orange juice and go out there and start your life, dumbass. And get the hell off of social media talking about Mike Tyson's too old. Jake Paul's going to beat him. It's going to take more than just Mike Tyson's age to work against him. Mike Tyson would have to just turn stupid in the ring to lose to Jake Paul. Simple. That's like me, right? Mike Tyson has something in him that you can't teach. He has a commitment level that's unmatched. It's like, I started back, well, I've been substitute teaching, right? And let me tell you, I'm all gas, no brakes. And that's just something that's been instilled in me and ingrained in me, man. Being a guy, y'all know I did 20 plus years in the military and shit. And I'm just wired that way. So when I go into these elementary schools, I'm all gas, no brakes. But the little kids make me smile and keep me happy. But I'm still, high intensity, man. I'm like, yo, we got to work. When I go to junior highs, I'm like, yo, we got to work. A little more attitudes to deal with. And in the high schools, I can't do that because I'll be ready to fuck them kids up. The kids in high school are stupid. But what I'm saying is, it's still in me. It's like I run fucking 5 miles doing lives. I talk the whole life. People are like, damn, man, how you run 5 miles and talk the whole time, man? You got outstanding conditioning. Because I've always worked out. I've always trained. When my oldest son came 14 years ago, don't get me wrong, I ain't running no goddamn 1.5 miles in 7 minutes no more. 6 minutes, 30 seconds no more. Those days are over. I'm not benching fucking 385 pounds anymore. Those days are over. But I have a mentality like, fuck this. 7 months ago, I was sitting, I'm like, yo, I need to start back running. And when I started running that hill, I told myself, man, you ain't no pussy. It's like I be talking to myself because I don't know how to be any other kind of way. So that's why I run that shit now. It's just no problem. Because mentally, I have something that not many people have. Mike Tyson has that times 10. He's 58, and when he goes in there, that's what he says. He's an extremist. He can't just go in there and do 4 sets on a heavy bag. You got to do 20. He can't just go and, and they try to kind of compartmentalize his training schedule and just kind of, curtail it to where it's something that suits him at age 58, because he is 58. But Mike Tyson's still a beast. And Jake Paul ain't going to know what to do with that. I can't believe people out here thinking Mike Tyson will come in the ring unprepared for Jake Paul. Let me tell you this. When have you seen Jake Paul box? Floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee. When have you seen him do that? When have you seen him in there with anyone that could bring the intensity of Mike Tyson? Who? Nate Robinson? Get out of here. Tyron Woodley? Get out of here. Ben Askren? Get out of here. Anderson Silva? Get out of here. He fought Tommy Fury and lost that fight. I think Tommy was on the goddamn cocktail though, the Usman Sajak cocktail, but he lost. Then he fought a couple bum pros. Jake Paul didn't really have nobody, man, really put him on that back foot like that. Tyron Woodley had him like that, and Jake Paul froze up. Tommy Fury had him going back. But Mike Tyson is going to be a huge problem for Jake Paul. He ain't never met nothing like that. Side-to-side movement. Mike Tyson's going to be right in his chest. And I see the hook and uppercut coming. He hits too hard, man. I don't think Jake Paul's going to know how to clinch. I don't think Jake Paul's boxing game has evolved to the point to where he can handle even a 58-year-old Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's a goddamn train, man. That dude is a train coming at you. What them boys say, man? Humming, coming at you. And Jake Paul going to get his ass destroyed. Now, for those of you who are thinking, this fight is horrible. Nobody's going to be there. No one should support it. No one's interested in this fight. See, that's some 30-year and younger Jake Paul, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram motherfuckers. That's y'all. Not all of you, but you know who you are. That's y'all talking that stupid shit. So nobody wants to see this fight, huh? 67,000 plus tickets sold. Largest live gate outside of Vegas, right? And these motherfuckers even sold out the $2 million VIP ticket package. Are you kidding me? This shit has 2 seats in unique ringside suite, 4 first row ringside floor seats, 4 second row ringside floor seats, exclusive stadium arrival experience, security and escort during that night, private green room, top shelf open bar, all-inclusive menu. Scroll down for you. Pre-fight, dressing room photo with Paul, also with Tyson. Gloves signed by Paul and Tyson. Post-fight in-ring photo opportunity. 2-night luxury stay at Fight Hotel. Front row seats to Fight Week events. Private luxury mini coach to events. Place on stage during weigh-in. Now let me tell you something. That sounds cool. But for $2 million, the person who bought that, or persons, believe me, they wouldn't just do this for any event. Because to me, that ain't enough for $2 million. Ain't nothing enough to pay for no $2 million for that bullshit. It's because Mike Tyson. People want to see him. So people out here talking about this is a dud, it's just an exhibition. You know what it is? Part exhibition, part freak show, part boxing match. It is. And that's what makes it so exciting. I can't wait till this shit comes. I'm trying to do 40 videos about it. I'm just too busy, man. I can't put videos out like I used to. I'm super, super busy these days. I got some other shit I'm working on too. I ain't gonna talk about that, but I just want to say this, man. Y'all don't have the answers. Jake Paul's team is not qualified. They're not qualified to come out here, man, and go up against a product of custom model. Who does he have in his camp that could have prepared him for Mike Tyson? That's like trying to prepare for goddamn Usyk. Like trying to prepare for Mayweather. It's prepare for Usyk, Lomachenko. It's hard to prepare for them kind of guys. And Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield got him, but he wasn't afraid of him. And Holyfield was the only one who really wasn't afraid. And Mike Tyson, he wasn't the same Mike Tyson from before he went to jail, but he was still in pretty good shape. But Holyfield got him. Both fights. Tyson fought hard, but he got hit. And he got hurt, and and things happened. Lennox Lewis, he was afraid of him. He didn't catch Tyson in his prime. Tyson was just fighting for money. But Lewis beat him. But he had a little bit of fear in him. And the other guys who beat him were just guys who Tyson just didn't give a shit. But Tyson fighting for something different now. This man fighting for his kids, fighting for Cuss. He's fighting for himself. He's trying to right all the wrong in his life with this one fight. When that man said, my kids just see me as a nobody, but Friday they're going to see how special I am. That's all I need to hear this man say. What's Jake Paul fighting for? What's he doing? Man, get out of it. Jake Paul out here talking about himself all the time. I this, I that. No one believed in me. No one. Jake Paul's I like Jake Paul, don't get me wrong. I like Jake Paul. But me being real, he's a fucking clown when it comes to thinking he's some superstar boxer. Yeah, he's making a bunch of money. He's not making money because he's a great fighter, because of the platform he had and what he's created and his following. A lot of lessons can be learned from Jake Paul. Jake Paul, stars line up for him because of what he did outside of boxing. And he's coming here, found his niche, and has been fighting fighters with big names who are old and retired and beyond their prime. And he's been able to get wins. Then he had a couple boxers who were jokes. But they did have, look at on paper, it looked pretty goddamn good what they had on paper as far as their accomplishments. But really, they were nobodies. And who knows how this whole thing works. But I got to give, I like Jake Paul, but really he's not qualified, and his team doesn't have the answers to Mike Tyson's questions. And they're going to lose this fucking Friday. And I'll be honest with you, I want Jake Paul to lose. And you may say, damn, Hood, you don't talk like that. No, I don't. You see, I'm a guy who, I don't like to hear people who are at a certain financial status talk down to people who aren't in that position. We may have different statuses in life, but we share the same dignity. When Jake Paul came out here and dissed Shushu Carrington, talking about I make more money taking the shit that you made in this fight probably your whole career in your life. I just thought that was just unnecessary. Okay? Bruce Carrington's rooting for Tyson. 90% of the world's rooting for Tyson. Nobody gives a fuck about you in the boxing ring. But you want to come out here and start talking ill shit. I don't like that. Just because somebody got a little money, they act funny. I don't even talk about my situation, man. But there's all kind of motherfuckers around me who think you can see they get a little money, they start acting funny. And I don't respect that. So I don't really fuck with them. But when it comes to this shit, like that shit irked me. And when I saw that, I said, fuck this. I always want Tyson to win anyway. But I'm like, kill that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You out here dissing people because you fucking got a little bit of money. That shit ain't cool. That's corny. That's like you having food and the motherfucker on the corner who really is out there with their kids and their wife or the family and really hungry and you want to laugh at they don't have you eating. Motherfucker, that's corny to me. I would never kick and shit on somebody while they're down. If you fucking burnt me and did me wrong, I ain't gonna kick you and shit on you while you're down. I just ain't gonna fuck with you. Okay, because you burn a bridge. But to just go out there and say shit like that, I don't like that. I don't respect it. So anyway, I'm Team Tyson all day. Side-to-side movement will confuse Jake Paul. His trainer, his team, Jay Leon Love, like Kanye told Sway, you don't have the answers. And that's what I'd be telling Jay Leon Love. You don't have the answers, Jay. You don't have the answers. They're not qualified. They're going to be in over their head. And they're counting on Mike Tyson being old and fatiguing. I think that's a suicide mission. Because Tyson is not going to come in that ring and get fucking tired and sit there and allow Jake Paul to hold him and lay on him and tire him out like Fury did Wilder. He ain't going to do that. Tyson, at the first round, that shit ends. First round, it ends. I don't give a fuck. Jake Paul can try to create distance, step back. I don't care what he tries to do. He ain't going to be able. You know, you listen to anyone who's fought Mike Tyson, they tell you. And even Roy Jones recently. But anyone, when you that head movement shit is rough. Tyson he closes the gap with that shit. And I just think once he gets in, it's over. I'm rooting for him. Anyway, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, 7 continents. Team Tyson all day, baby. In the breeze.